Hey Ninja, how you doing? How's it going? Kids are acting up. Yeah, I think the full moon's got everybody acting up. My nephew's acted up too. The the youngest one, the 14-year-old, was playing volleyball outside, and the ball hit his phone, and his phone flipped up to the window and broke the window. It's not nothing serious, but it cracked the window and broke it. But thank God it's a double pane window, so it broke the first pane, but the second pane was fine. So he was crying because he felt like he had bad luck. And the oldest one, he's just rude and obnoxious and negative. It's the energy is fucking ridiculous. It's a full moon, so everybody's been acting nuts and crazy and stupid. And today is a holiday in Bermuda. It's Bermuda Day. It's like our July 4th, today. And there was like four different road traffic accidents, bad ones, and three guys got stabbed today, and one guy died. A 17-year-old died on the beach in front of tourists and everything. So I'm like, wow, what a great fucking day. So yeah, that's why I stayed home all day, because I'm not I'm not around people anymore. I can't stand being around people. So it's been one of those days where I'm like thankful I'm home. I don't really go anywhere like that anyway. But plus, these kids nowadays are fucking nuts. Yeah, it was an accident. Like he didn't mean to. Like the ball, he hit the ball and it went over to by his phone, and it flicked the phone up and hit the window because it was right next to the window and cracked it. So I told him stop crying. It's fine. I said I can fix it. It's all good. Because it has like four clips. You take the four clips out. You take the old one off. Go get it sized up. I'll put it back and snap it in, and that's it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So once I told him it wasn't a big deal, he was okay. I mean, I didn't like shout at him or anything like that. It don't make sense. It happens. I broke plenty of windows in my day with the bowl. I used to kick the soccer ball and hit the jealousy windows. We used to have like window panes, and you used to twist the thing, and all of them will come up, like 20 of them going up the door. You don't even see them anymore. They're non-existent. At least here they are. Everybody's different. Everybody's got different doors now. But we used to have the window panes. I used to break those things all the time. My dad had spare ones all the time, and he'd be mad at me because I break them and shit. I'm like, whoops. Oh well. So it happens, but at least it wasn't nothing serious. So I told him, I said, look, it's fine. So it all worked out. He's okay. It's not a big deal. And then I went to go turn on the water heater for the pool to make sure it was fine. You make sure it's good for the upcoming season when we start going to the pool. We like to heat up the pool a little bit so it's not that cold. So I go try and turn it on, and the display thing was all messed up. So I turned the breaker off, turned it back on, and the display just disappeared. So now I have to go tomorrow to the city because today was a holiday. I got to go to the city tomorrow and see if they have a new display thingy for the pool pump, heat pump. So I'm like, great. It's always some bullshit I have to deal with. So I'm trying to find one online, and I'm having no luck. I see some here, but not all of them. It's like none on here. You just gotta go to the right thing or whatever. They have some here, but not the right ones. Nope, that's not it. Wherever I can find it. I'm gonna try and find one here in Bermuda. I'm sure they got one here or two or whatever. I'm sure they have one. If they don't, I'm gonna have to order it. But I'm actually trying to find out how much they cost. It's just like a little display thing like that, and it's got like a wire that goes down to the motherboard box. But I'm sure like it's probably like about maybe I don't know less than $100. I hope. Um, but I'm trying to find one on here, and it's like there's nothing on here. There's a couple on here, but not the ones that I want. Here's one here. Oh, great. $309. Oh, hell. This is the one that I need right here. $309. OMG. Soappoolguys.com. Oh, at least it says sold out. Oh, great. Sold out. Oh, boy. On National back order. Oh, great. It's on back order. This is going to be great now. It's going to be a long day. I knew it was going to be too fucking easy to get, too hard to get. I knew it was not going to be that easy. No, it's not a holiday in the States, it's a holiday here in Bermuda. What's up, Lucky? I'm talking to Ninja. Doing good. Doing good, Lucky. How are you? How's the job hunting going? So I'm gonna have to try and find one on here. Hopefully, I can find one. Now that I have the model number, let's see if I can find it. It's Bermuda Day. It was just stuck on my end. I don't know if it was stuck on you guys. I swear this fucking thing's so irritating sometimes. It's like a never ending story. This shit's expensive as fuck. It says this item is currently out of stock. So this item's out of stock. That's so great. That means we're probably not even going to get it. Great. If Bermuda has one, we'll be lucky. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. I'm just going to close that out so it doesn't act up. All right. The first one was my previous work. I resigned. And the other one was a former supervisor who I worked for in different companies. So keep my fingers crossed. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully you get it. Yeah, Memorial Day is on Monday, so you guys got a nice long holiday. And my holiday started today for the weekend. Today is Bermuda Day, so it's nice. Not really nice for a lot of people, but like I said, some bad shit happened here today in Bermuda, so it's not good. Yeah, I know you're retired while the rest of the world is retarded. Don't be depressed. There's nothing to be depressed about. Anyway, you should be depressed is if you're sick with cancer and you're dying. You'll get a job. You'll be fine. Yes, retired life. I still got 20 more, well, 18 more years left. I'm semi-retired now. You know, I only work when I want to, and it's gonna be like that for a long time, hopefully. Now I got my workshop, so I do some work, make some money, and relax. Make some money, do some work, relax. Make some money, do some work, relax. I try not to kill myself. My back is actually 75% better now. It's still a little, but it's okay. It's better because I haven't worked hard in a week, so that's good. I'm doing much better, so I feel better. Took a few Epsom salt baths, been stretching here and there, just relaxing, not doing too much hard stuff, just walking around. walking around has helped a lot. I've been walking around my yard, walking around here and there, so it's been nice. My back's felt a lot better. It's just my legs now, my hamstrings are kind of tight, but I'm okay. I'm much better than I was. Yeah, I mean, when I actually get to the retirement stage, I'll be on here every day. I'll be live. I'll be like full time psychic by then. I'll be full time right now. I don't really want to be like, I don't want to be a full time psychic, even though I can be, but I rather do that when I'm like 65. Right now, I still got, I still want to do a lot of work and I still want to work not hard, but I want to work steady. And now that I have the workshop, I need to like make sure I put in at least 10 years in that workshop, hard working, work really good in that workshop and do a lot of work in there and try and make a lot of money in a little bit of time. And then so I can like, have my shit together. And that way I'll be happy. So yeah. That's what I want. I need to work hard, well, not work hard, but like I said, work steady for the next 10 years in that workshop, and then I'll be happy. And once I reach like 57, 58, 60, I'll be like, yeah, that's enough. I'm going to go be a full time psychic and fuck that shit. I'm just going to chill. And then again, I don't know. I might just do it earlier. I might just say fuck it and just keep doing it. I don't know. I'll see what God wants to bring me. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I kind of don't want to like be a full time psychic, all the time because that shit will aggravate the hell out of me. People will aggravate the shit out of me all day. So coming on here for like 2, 3 hours every night is good enough for me. Too much of this stuff is like drain the shit out of me and make me mad. So because people will be asking me all sorts of dumb shit. So yeah, that's why I'm just gonna chill and see how it goes. See how it goes. We are the champions. All right, I need to back up here. See if I can find this shit. Mm-hmm. Hey, Marley, how are you, sweetheart? Is Emmy okay? And back up? And mom? Lucky, what the heck you talking about? The Aquarius and I have plans. I don't want to be a dead weight. We talking about the Aquarius and you have plans. You confused the shit out of me. Yeah, a career of helping people is always good. Hey, Bronny, how you doing? She's back home engaged, took my car to his friend's house to their graduation party, so I don't want to go to sleep until I know if he's spending the night or not. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Bronny, no problem. Anyway. Lucky's in another world somewhere, I guess. I don't know. thought you said you and the Aquarius is done. Now you're talking about you got plans. Oh, good Lord, please help me. Jesus, please help me. And please help those who deal with the crisis. You know, I don't know what's going on. Just please, Jesus, just relieve me of these things. Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. Help me, Jesus. Help me. Jesus, help me. One day it's fuck the Aquarius, we're not together, and the next day now we have plans. Oh, good Lord Jesus, help me. Thanks, Brownie, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Feels weird saying that. But anyway. Apparently, I told you already, once you go Aquarius, you become delirious, and now you're delirious because you're with an Aquarius. So it's self-explanatory. It's okay. I just asked Jesus to, like, relieve me of my thoughts. Brownie said, my question, how does M. Leo feelings and thoughts about me right now? All right, Brownie, let me check. Lord Jesus, help me. Okay. That's weird. Okay, Brownie, this person, this M. Leo person is feeling like kind of sad, kind of disappointed. They have some differences and they might be kind of contradicting themselves when they talk to you or think about you. They're cautious against deciding on dealing with you, or I don't know if you guys had a dispute or argument or there's some type of tension. If there hasn't been, then there might be. Well, this person is just very cautious in proceeding to talk to you or to deal with you. Like, this person is like tricky and very complex, and their involvement with you is making, like, their involvement with the things that they have to do in life is like making them feel like they don't have no freedom. So they got like a lot going on here. But I think that once this person like sorts out their life a bit, like, things might be favorable for you guys eventually, like to be friends or to develop some type of productivity, or just to, like, be cool with each other or offer each other peace if you guys have been through some type of dispute or arguing or something like that. But their thoughts and feelings about you is not, like, right now, it's not very good. But they're hoping that it gets better. Yeah, so that makes sense then. Like, they're waiting probably for you to offer like an apology, or maybe like they're waiting for you to, like, maybe they're waiting for you to apologize to them, or maybe you're waiting for their apology. And I feel like that might eventually come, but maybe it's just a thought. But yeah, they're very disappointed, sad. You know, like I said, if you guys had a dispute and you're no longer friends, then that's probably what I see here. Doesn't look good. But one of you might be waiting for an apology. I don't know if you are, but that's what it's telling me. So yeah, their feelings and thoughts about you are not very good. It don't look bueno. Like I still feel like this person like tried to get one up on you or tried to like, get you to feel a certain way, but because you didn't give in, they were like, no. But I think that, one of you might apologize to the other or like at least offer an apology or peace. It's possible, but I'm not saying it's going to happen. But I do see that at the end here, it says it's possible that one of you might apologize to the other. If that's the case, it's not guaranteed, though. All right, Bronny. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Hey, Kat. How are you doing? All right. Somebody sent a PayPal here. Oh, hey, Ali. Ali, you be hiding in the back. Yeah, remember I told you we weren't gonna give you that a lot. He was probably gonna give you about that much because he's an a-hole. I'm doing good. Ali, let me know if you're here so I can answer your questions. I don't see you in the chat. You're pretty good. That's good to hear, Kat. Mm-mm. I'm doing good. All's good in the hood. Excuse me. All right, let me see. I think you asked if he did anything to Cameron to make him do that, but like what I'm getting is like he probably mentioned something about like why he's there and why he's not with you guys and things like that. But I don't see that he actually said do something bad to them, like throw shit at you or do something like that. I don't get that he did that. But I think that he told her that me and mommy are no longer together because I'm getting like a loss of a friendship and loss of like he must have like said that like for instance he probably said you know me and mommy are not friends anymore. That's why we don't live with each other. Like you kind of like brainwashed him to believe that you were the bad person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. But he was very, good with the kids or with Cameron. I'm getting that he was good, but he was kind of like not very active, but timid, and he was like trying to tell him, things and stuff like that. But I think Cameron is very like, he's sneaky. Like he knows what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? He's not dumb because at that age, you know the difference. Like But I feel like the only thing he said, you know, yeah, he says things that he doesn't outright say, go hit your mother, or hit him with a, do something bad to your mom. Yeah, exactly. So what he did, he said, he didn't say throw shit at your mom and your grandma. I don't think he said that. But what I'm getting here is he says that, I'm no longer with mommy and mommy don't want me. So if a father says that to his child, he's gonna say, yeah, mommy don't want daddy, mommy must be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he probably did that. But he didn't outright say, I don't get that he outright said, throw something at you. But he did say that he's no longer cool with you or no longer wants to be your friend or some shit like that. Like playing the guilt victim shit. That's what I get. Like he said it in a deep emotional feeling way. So it made Cameron feel like, yeah, mommy, maybe mommy is bad or to daddy, I don't know, So that's why he probably came home. But you see, I don't feel like he told him that shit, He talking shit, but I don't think that he said go throw something at you. But you got to remember one thing, that his energy is bad. So when Cameron goes to him, his energy is gonna be bad because he's in a bad energy environment. So when he comes home, he's gonna display some of that bad energy, you know? So that's what it is. And probably he was probably correcting him, talking shit to him, said, hey, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And he was probably like, you know what? Like now I got some freedom. I'm back home, like, and I'm fucking irritated. So I'm gonna start throwing shit because I'm mad, you know? Exactly. So that's what I get. I also get that he's very you know, deceptive. Like, he's a person that's capable of like saying things to Cameron to make him believe that you both are bad and he isn't. But Cameron knows the difference. He's not stupid. Let me tell you, kids are smart because my nephews used to do that shit. They used to come over here and say, guess what, Uncle Mark? Daddy and mommy was arguing and daddy did this and that. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking beat his ass. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like he didn't outright say, go throw shit at your mom and dad, me, your mom, whatever. But I'm getting that he did talk shit about you. He did say, "Oh, mommy don't want me anymore," and blah blah blah, shit like that. Typical victim shit. So yeah, he did say some shit to him, but you got to realize that the energy that he's living around, is bad. So he's gonna come home and be bad. That's why I'm so glad my nephews aren't that age. They're at an age where he can't even see him. So that's good. I'm so glad. This divorce happened at the right time for my sister, but I couldn't imagine those kids being with that fucking idiot at that age, at that small age. Hell no. Yeah, exactly. Right. So if he does that, then that's what he does. He's continuing to do that. But this time he said that you're no longer his friend. Like you're no longer his, anything to him. So it made him feel like a certain way, which is fucked up. But hey, write it all down. And, if anything, when the time comes, you have to expose them. You expose them. You say, look, you fuck around me. You corrupt my kids, so you ain't getting them no more. Fuck you. Yeah. That's why some people don't deserve kids. It's sad, but can't blame the kids. It's the parents that are fucked up. So just be a good mom and just do what you have to do. That's all I can suggest. Let me see your other question here. You said we keep his word. Yeah, good luck with that. Look, my sister's been waiting a whole year for child support money, and she ain't got nothing from that bastard. He hasn't gave her $1 for those children, and it's been over a year since he left. This month made a year that he left the house for good and never gave her nothing for those children. Nada. He wouldn't even like put money in their account. Like, hey, this is for you guys. He did for their birthdays last year, but not this year. He hasn't given them $1. Nothing. Last time he gave them money was for Christmas. And that was almost, well, tomorrow will make 6 months, or 5 months, or whatever it is. 5, 6, whatever. Anyway, it's been months since he's given them anything. So he's in the a-hole category too. He's lucky I haven't gone beat the shit out of him, but God's gonna do that for me anyway. So all right, let's check to see if you're gonna get us some money from this dickhead. That's why, honestly, I feel like you know how like there's a repo man, like on TikTok, like on TikTok. I wish I found that TikTok again. It's just like this big muscular black guy, right? And he's like OG'd up, and he's on TikTok, and he says, "I sent it to my friend Becca that comes in here. I wonder if she still got it." So I sent it to her, and the guy says, "I'm so and so. And if your baby daddy's not giving you child support, just call me. I'll go get the money from him." So I wish I could be one of those guys that go around getting child support money for people. I would love to do that. Knock on your door. "Hey, are you so and so?" "Yeah, why? Who are you?" I said, "I'm the child support collector. I came to collect a couple $100 because you ain't been paying no child support." "Oh, hell no, I ain't paying for shit." And I'll put out like a big M16 gun and shit. I'll be like, "Yes, you are fucking paying. You're gonna pay right now, damn it." "Okay, all right, bro, I got you right here. I'll write a check right." "Yeah, you're damn right. I want cash. You're coming with me to the ATM. Get the fuck in the ATM right. Let's go right now." I swear to God, I would do that just to get people their child support money. If I was there, I'd do it for you. Should do that to my brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law. I should do that for him. What do you guys think? Think I should start that business or what? Yeah, I feel like he'll give you the money, but he's gonna like I told you last time. I feel like he's honest about giving you the money, but he's not gonna trust you to he's not gonna trust you with the money. He's gonna be like, "Look, you need to tell me how much it's gonna cost or how much money you need, and when you do, you have to give me like an invoice or a receipt, or like, give me a receipt of how much money you spent on the party or whatever, or for the kids. You have to tell me what you bought for them." Like he might be like an ass like that, you know? So he might be suspicious that you want this money for yourself and not for the kids, or you want too much. He's still going to be, I still think you're going to get the money because it tells me, yes, you're going to get it from him because he shows up here. But he's just like, he's being cautious about how much he has to give you. He's going to give you the bare minimum. Like I told you last time, I still see him giving it to you, but it's not going to be like a lot because he's going to be like, "Yeah, I'm going to give her a lot because these kids don't need a lot. She's going to end up spending the money on herself." So he's going to be difficult, but I still see him giving it to you. "Hey, Rudy, how are you, sweetheart?" So yeah, I still see him giving it to you, but he's going to be a pain in the ass about it. Or he might say, "Hey, look, I need receipts of the things that you buy so I know what I'm putting my money to," you know? But yeah. Well, there you go. That's what it's all about. It's either pay now or you're going to be paying it eventually. Just like how my sister said, The court's dealing with that shit right now. So when you put in your expenses, and Bermuda's way more than that. You'll be paying way more than that every month, is he? So that's why my sister ain't really worried about it, because she can handle me and my sister handle the bills anyway, so we ain't gotta worry about none. But when he starts paying, that's when we get to like say, yeah, there you go. Fuck you. You ain't paid all this time, mofo. Yeah, don't worry. Well, that's what you gotta do. You gotta tell him. You gotta threaten him and say, hey, if you don't give me no money, I'm gonna write this shit down and you're gonna owe me eventually through the court. So when he starts hearing that shit, he's gonna pink up the money. Yeah? Well, there you go. Hopefully you got it in a text. And whatever texts you get from him, like screenshot everything and put everything inside of let me tell you something. I just went through this divorce shit with my sister. And me and her were like, we were like using police tactics, like private investigator tactics. We documented everything. We put every text that motherfucker sent, every email, every letter. We copied it. We stored it in a file. And so when he started talking shit, no, you said this, bro. Because he told his lawyer that he needs to come back here and get his stuff. And my sister's like, you took everything. So my sister gave them footage from our cameras of him coming here with a truck, taking all his shit. We got pictures of all the shit that he took. And then when we sent that to his lawyer, because he went through 3 lawyers, when we sent it to his third and final lawyer. He never responded back to that. He never ever asked for one more thing out of this house. And now he's settled. It's over. We're just waiting for the judge to sign the final papers. That's it. But he's already agreed to the house and everything. So we're gonna get the house for sure, which we wanted, which he can't handle anyway. So we made a good deal. So he can go fuck himself. And he's gonna have nothing, which he deserves. But he's gonna be paying a lot of child support, that's for sure. You're damn right it is. It's a secure blessing. I'd rather have a house than have, a shitload of money. Having a house is a good thing. Kat, I see you donated. Thanks. And you said, as soon as any channel messages the place of God. Well, my advice, Kat, is stay single until you find the right person. And being single is not all that bad. I've been single for years, and it's been the best years of my life. I ain't got to worry about no stupid ass person aggravating me all goddamn day, or dipping into my money, or aggravating the shit out of me, or burning my food. But let's see what I got for you. But that's my advice for you. And my message for you is, yeah, exactly. See, yeah, I know. We're all curious. We all want. A lot of people want love. I have a lot of people in this room that are divorced, single, married, happy with themselves. There's a lot of people, a lot of different. Everybody's different in here. Got their own story, But the best thing we can do for ourselves, in my opinion, when we're single, is develop our skills develop our and improve on develop our skills on what we do for a living, improve our minds to believe that there is someone out there for us, but we don't have to jump to it right away. And then when we do find somebody decent, to make sure to be very cautious, be open-minded, and try not to let your past interfere with that person, and just allow that person to show their true self, because you already know you're true. You're good, whatever. So that's another thing that I advise to a lot of people is, while you're single, you should be working on yourself every day, making yourself the best version of yourself. Improve everything in every category. So when you do meet somebody and you're ready to like get into a relationship, you're already 100%. There's no fixing you. They don't have to fix you. You don't have to fix them either. You're already coming as a complete package. All right, I don't know if you're gonna travel soon, but if you do travel anywhere, if you are, this is two things. If you are traveling, you might meet somebody, but they're still not the right person. Um, and if you're not traveling, then you might meet somebody that's another nationality or another like uh, race or whatever, and they're probably in your area where you live. They're probably like a foreigner or expat or something, and they're like coming to. They might talk to you and start to get to know you, but then you'll realize that they're tricky and deceptive, and they're just trying to get something for nothing from you. This person can also be like the same age as you, or like a bit younger. So I would say like in the next 2 months, you might meet this person, but they might like flatter you at first, but then once you start to talk to them, you'll realize that they're not worth your time. Um, but I get like things here where you're trying to overcome your difficulties. You're trying to get your head right. You probably like sometimes you probably have anxiety, and you probably feel like, when I don't have anxiety, I feel more successful. I feel better, and I feel like I can go on, you know, uh, I can go on a journey and find somebody. But I feel like there is somebody that you're gonna meet, but they're not the right person. They're just another person that just passes by and tries to take you for granted, and then you'll realize it and be like, no. But I don't really get like a specific like, in the next 2 months, I don't think like anything's gonna really happen except for this like tricky guy here. But I feel like you deeply emotionally feel like you can love, and you have good initiative, you have strength and power, and you're very determined. I feel like that's one of your goals, is to be with somebody and have a good love life. And I feel like you're a person who has everything spiritually, mentally, and material wise. I feel like you're just waiting for that right person. But if you are traveling, you might meet somebody. But whether or not they're, the right person, it's to be determined. They might, in the beginning, they might just try and like, be an idiot at first, but then things might develop and get better. Might. But I don't see nothing like really concrete here. But the good thing is I got, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And that means that you yourself, you probably feel complete. You probably feel like, hey, I got my shit together. Like, why am I still single? Like nobody wants a complete woman or something. So that could be like your attitude or your feelings. But it's good to feel that way, because at least you feel complete enough to be loved, and to be, you don't feel like you have to, need a man to like give you those things. And then this can also mean that, hey, I want a man that's got stability, money, and will deeply love me and things like that. So it could be both things. So that's what I got. So I got good energy all around you, but I get this person here that could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and this person's like capable of like swindling you to believe that they're a good person, but really they're not. Or they might give you that vibe in the beginning and then come around and then, it might work out, but it's to be determined. But that's for the next like 2 months or so. Yeah. Like I don't really see nothing concrete in love department right now. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. But it's just right now I just feel like it's not I don't really see like a person. My primary focus also very best for people and friends. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's good. That's what I see in the cards. Like that Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles just basically say that you yourself, you feel good. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's it's hard to like get yourself to that point where you avoid it because you really want to try. You really, if you got a good heart, you're gonna allow somebody in, and then like you might regret it afterwards, or you might be like, oh, maybe they'll change, or maybe it's me, or maybe I'm worried too much. Maybe I should just give this person a chance, and then you keep giving that maybe, then you end up screwing yourself over because you're too nice. Well, the good thing is, like you said there, you're working on yourself. It's been your primary focus, and having friends and family that have helped you, that's good because that's exactly what you need. So sometimes you got to allow the person to find you. And then sometimes if you find that person, like try not to be over determined to feel like that is the right person because they're the only ones that have made themselves available. Because before the real one comes, sometimes we got to go through a lot of bullshit. Not all the time, but hopefully that's not the case. But setting boundaries is good. So try to set your boundaries, just don't give yourself away easily. Hey, Miss Bikini, you all right, sweetheart? But my advice to all women, to be honest, as a guy, my advice to all women is to always make that guy um, work for your heart, not for your coochie. Make sure that guy works for your heart. Make sure he wants your heart first and then sex afterwards. That's when you know you got a real man. Okay? That's my advice to all the ladies out there who are single and you're looking. Make sure the man goes after your heart first and then your coochie afterwards. Capiche? Don't give the coochie away first because he ain't gonna love you after that. He's only gonna love that coochie. Okay? Take my advice. You done with dinner with Grief Reader and did my homework. Specials tomorrow. Oh, nice, Miss Bikini. Good. You're welcome, Kat. I wish you luck. I hope we all find somebody one day. I'm still very hopeful that will happen one day. You never know. One of us might be eating wedding cake sooner than the other. Even if it ain't wedding cake, it's something. All we can do is be hopeful and just pray that that will happen one day. But it's a pain in the ass, though. Main thing is no one's perfect, and we have to understand that. No one's perfect, but we can find the perfect partner for us And you can also, be with somebody like that. I always mention that all the time. Like, there's so many people that are with somebody, but they always complain about them. You're never really completely happy. And if you are, it only lasts so long. And that's all that matters, Miss Bikini. As long as he's perfect for you and he was, perfect for you and you were perfect for him, that's all that matters. That's why people get married sometimes, because it's the perfect feeling for them. But the main issue I feel in the world today, and always has been, is a lot of people get comfortable in their marriages. They get comfortable in their relationships. They get comfortable with their friendships. They a lot of people try to test each other too much. Whereas, like, oh, let me see if they'll call me today. And you're hearing the outside noise. Instead of talking to the person you're with, you're listening to everybody else. That's one of the main problems I feel, is that people should set boundaries with what they hear from others. Or because somebody else's life's fucked up and there really doesn't mean yours is. And don't allow them to question your relationship. And always talk to the person you're with. Yeah, that's all good, but there should never be makeup sex, because you should always have sex no matter what. And it should never be makeup shit, and there should never be no arguments, and there shouldn't be no discrepancies and going at each other for stupid petty shit. You know? There shouldn't be, but if there is, oh well, it's life. You know, whatever. That's what makes it happen, then that's good. But me, like, I feel like that should be something that shouldn't be used for makeup. It should just be a natural thing. You should be having sex anyway. But even though not even the sex thing is like, don't be arguing with each other every day or every week or every month. That shit's that's like not healthy. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people's relationships don't work, because they get too comfortable after the marriage or after they're actually together. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm good. She ain't going nowhere or he ain't going nowhere. And if they try to go somewhere, I'm just going to fuck the hell out of them, and then everything's going to be fine. See, that's unhealthy. That's not a real relationship. That's dumb. Relationships should be a 24/7 job. So, you do your part, I do mine. So that way it doesn't become boring or suspicious or out of whack. Everything should be like clockwork. It should all work out. Everybody should be like, talking to each other, helping each other. But that's the perfect relationship to me. If my girlfriend, or if I have a girlfriend and we communicate, every time or every day, then why do we have to argue? And if there is an argument, just say, hey, look, let's not argue, let's not give this our energy. Let's talk about it civilized and see what's up. Well, that's it. I'm not gonna sit there and be like calling this woman a bitch every day. I don't want that. That ain't happening. I'm not arguing with you all day. I'm walking away from arguments. You try to argue with me over some dumbass shit, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit or something, or I'm gonna go look on my phone. I'm gonna go online or something, because I ain't dealing with your dumbass. I ain't arguing with nobody. If we love each other and we care about each other, we're not gonna sit there and argue with each other every day. Hell no. That's not love. That's bullshit. You know? And if she thinks she's gonna give me some great sex for me to forget about what she said or did, that ain't gonna work. So that's just me. But if you want to go that route, Miss Bikini, that's fine. It's all good. See, Phil loved you because when he saw you in that bikini, that's why your name is Miss T Bikini. When you was in that bikini, he was like, "Oh yeah, I need some makeup sex. Let me argue with her or something." Well, that's it. As long as you work everything out and it's not like a bad thing all the time, then you're good. But to me, like I don't believe in like a relationship being healthy and arguing all the time. I can't handle that shit. I'm not arguing with my if I love you, I'm not gonna be arguing with you every fucking week or every day. Now, if you're the argumentative type, I'm not gonna be with you. That ain't happening. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I just don't agree on like, having to have makeup sex over some bullshit argument all the time. Like we should have sex no matter what without arguing and making up. That's just me. But it's everybody's different though. Everybody's different. We all do what we have to do. I just feel like most relationships are difficult if you make it difficult. If you don't make it difficult and you communicate with each other 24/7, then that's good. That then becomes healthy. At least you all know what you have to do, what you're saying, what you're doing. And one of the main things is to be very, honest. You have to be honest. Like the more honest you are, the less you have to like, worry about. Because if I'm being super honest to my woman and I feel like she's not, I'm gonna call her out. And then if she lies to me, then I'm not gonna deal with her no more. As simple as that. Because I can't do that. If I ain't lying to you or treating you some type of way, then you ain't treating me some type. I'm gonna be gone. It ain't happening. Like I'm not gonna sit there and like take your lies, take your bullshit, take your criticism or whatever, or take your like disputes and arguments every 5 minutes. That ain't gonna happen. I don't like no negative ass people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. I'm just saying in general, like there should never be too much makeup sex because if you're arguing constantly, then that's not a real relationship to me. That's like a argue fest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can get your oil changed and all that shit. That's cool. Sex is definitely one of the top three things you should have in a relationship. You know, the more you love each other, the more sex is better. At least that's what I think. So I shouldn't have to like, beg you for it or ask you for it. It should have automatically happened. But hey, some people are like, no, not today, not tonight. I don't feel like it. I'll be like, all right, cool, no problem. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and like beg you. Hell no. I'm gonna be like, you want it, you don't, you don't. It's cool. It's all good. But every time she says she wants it, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm ready. Even if I wasn't, I could have my like leg in a cast or something, or be throwing up and shit. I'll still take it. It's being offered, sure. I'm taking it regardless. Whenever you want to give it to me, I ain't never gonna say no. Even if I'm tired, even if I'm sick, I'll find a way. I'll put myself in some type of position. When you say let's go, I gotta go. But if I say let's go and you say no, I'll be like, all right, that's cool. No problem. It's all good. I'll just wait till you're ready. Oh shit. I used to say back in the day when I was on there, I used to say that, it's like a button. You just press it when you're ready. When you want it, you just press the button. And the button say, okay, I'm ready. The rod of correction will be ready for any time. Whenever you're ready. I'm looking back because I'm watching the last seconds of this game. I'll let you guys see my doggy real quick. Look at her. You all right, baby? Hmm? You sleepy? You a good girl? Yeah. Let me see if these guys are gonna win. Oh shit! Threw the ball away like an idiot. You dumbass. That's funny you mentioned a button. His wrist. Phil had an age spot on his wrist that I would poke. Yeah, see, there you go. See, I used to tell women on here when we used to talk about things like that. I'd be like, yeah, I'm like a switch, or I'm like a button. You just press me whenever you're ready. And we used to laugh all the time. Everybody's like, oh, Mark. You know, some women used to come in here and talk shit about their boyfriends and their husbands about how they're tired and how they don't want it. And some of them you have to do like cartwheels in order to get them. So yeah, I've heard it all in here. I've heard it all. There's 12 seconds left. I put it in the most appropriate time just to get this. Like some people don't. There's a lot. I know some people that don't really care about sex all the time. That's a subject like a lot of people talk about when we're in here sometimes. And back in the day when I used to talk about when I used to do that, I used to do a reading of all the signs. When will you get some D? And they used to laugh like crazy. Ooh, ooh, he made the shot. Holy shit. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Okay, Miss Bikini, no problem. Hey, Becca, what's going on? How you been? I'm just watching the basketball game. It's got like a couple seconds left. This guy just made an insane shot. Holy shit, what a shot. You're watching him chase his balloon? That's cool. Hey, Dan. Danny Wanny. Yeah, I'm just here chilling, shooting this shit. It's got 3 seconds left. My doggy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ooh, he missed. Oh shit. No way. Oh no. He just said go home, bitches. Oh no. Oh no. That's why I love basketball. I love when they talk shit. Hey LZ, how you doing? Ooh. Oh no. I love when the cameraman got his words real good that time. Oh man, he said, "Go home, bitches." Oh man, what a game! Yeah, baby. That's what's up. He's still going on. He's like F this and F that. Dang. All right, bro. Calm down. Calm down before you get slapped. Anyway, I'm back. I had to watch this last couple seconds. Marty said she's under her wolf blanket. Oh. LZ say he just got done eating dinner with the. Oh, you had dinner? Oh, good. What you have? Did he pay? Did you get a free dinner? Dinner and drinks? Oh, nice. Go LZ. Go LZ. Go LZ. Uh. As long as he pay for dinner, you're good. Make that mofo pay. All these women here be like, Mark's fucking crazy. Dan said, did you share some ice cream? Of course he's gonna go there. Dan's naughty. He's a naughty Leo. You paid what he wanted to. I owed him for giving me rides to work this week. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He's giving you rides to work. Is that right? Mm-hmm. I see. It's getting frisky. All right. All right. Okay. I see what you're doing. You take me to work, I'll pay for your dinner. I need to find me a woman like that too. I'll pay for your dinner. I end up finding some hoe that I take to work and she wants me to pay for my gas and wants me to pay for the fucking dinner and dessert and eat her own ice cream. Oh, some of these people eat ice cream, in a very exotic way, Dan. That's what I thought you was implying. My tongue's always in the gutter. I'm like a lizard. What you laughing at, Marty? Okay, LZ, that's good. I'm glad you guys are hanging out and having fun. That's all that matters. At least he's not a turkey stuffer. At least he's not a turkey stuffer. A turkey stuffer. A turkey stuffer. At least he's not a turkey stuffer. But when he does stuff that turkey, watch out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gobble gobble. Becca, what's a turkey stuffer? Oh, we have to inform you of a turkey stuffer. Okay. It's a good version of a fuck boy. Yeah, see, Marley got it. Marley got me before. No, you're not too young. It's cool. Damn, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's a good name for a fuck boy. It's a guy who wants to stuff your turkey and not like. Yeah. Yeah, think of a turkey bastard baster. Yeah, there you go. I thought it said a turkey bastard. I remember when I was in Marty's room in the very beginning and I heard that shit for the first time, I was dying. LC be like, yeah, check if this guy's a turkey stuffer. I got all these turkey stuffers around me. And I was like, I knew exactly what it meant. I was like, I know what that means. Oh boy. If you check it out, there's like so many names for these people that are like that. It's like so crazy. I think there's more nicknames for men and women who like are like hoes and shit or like turkey stuffers or whatever you want to call it. We can go. We have there's like a list of what you call them. It's absolutely insane the amount of people, the amount of names there is. You know? Yeah, there you go. See, you made that one up. But there's so many. I have so many too, but I don't want to say them one here. Like, 'cause it's kind of like some of them are vulgar, and some of them are like Bermudian slang, so you guys wouldn't understand. Yeah, I sometimes I say some shit on here. People catch on to what I say. LZ, thanks for the super chat. Community D is one of my favorite nicknames for that. Yeah, Community D. See, there you go, Community D. I call it outside dick. I say the outside dick will make you sick. So you gotta watch out. Yes, Hermana, she has hers too. Everybody has their names for these people. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, there's the PG versions, and then there's the bad ones. I have all the bad ones. That's how I am. Like, but actually, like sometimes when I'm mad, I'll say some of it, but you know, I try not to be like that though. So all these women in here be like, "Oh my God, Mark thinks we're this, and Mark thinks we're that." And, oh my God, Mark called me. Mark called me a this, and Mark called me a that. I got a few names for him. All right, let's get the Scorpio science teacher's vibes towards me. Not posting it. We were there. My damn dog snoring in the background, so you're gonna probably hear it there. I'm gonna turn. Hey, calm your ass down. Yeah. She's over here snoring so damn loud I can't even hear myself. You snoring stuffer. Oh no, no, no. There's no Disney ones here. You were there from 5:45 to 10. What the heck? I don't know. My ass would have been hurt. I would have been saying, "Look, girl, let's go. It's too much fucking time around here." That's 4 damn hours. Here she is, Dan. Dan manifested you, Hermana. He was just talking about how you're the original. You can't help yourself. When you talk about, men who are, F boys. All right. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I would say too. I'd be like, look, sweetheart, my ass is hard. I'm out of here. When I get off of here after 2, 3 hours, my ass is hard like a motherfucker. I'm like, no, hell no. I'm like, I need to go walk around. Hmm. All right. The Flamingo Inn manager. I haven't heard the Flamingo Inn in a long time. I forgot about the Flamingo Inn. I haven't been there in a while. So, I kind of forgot about it. All right. So, his vibes toward you post dinner, I would say that he's kind of like, I feel like he's kind of like, he's kind of like, I don't know, upset that, he has to like, not see you after that. Or like, not, I would say like upset, but disappointed that you have to separate ways and you have to go your way and he has to go his. Um, I also would say that, he thinks that he's making the sacrifice to like be with you and hang out with you. He likes the transition, he likes the change, he likes the way that he's no longer bored and he's happy now, to talk to you, and he feels like he's changed his life and he's abandoned like the things that no longer serves him. He's making the adjustments. He feels like a regeneration and a rebirth like when he's with you. But I still get that he's like still thinking about his ex. Like when he's with you, he probably like compares things in his mind, you know, and like he still feels like you're like a work in progress, and he doesn't want to let you down. He doesn't want to like be pessimistic, or he doesn't want to like make she wants to make sure you're not going to be bad luck to him or he's going to be bad luck to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that he doesn't know what real direction he wants to go in yet. I still feel like a stagnant energy around him, and I still feel like a lack of determination and direction. His mind still might be like constantly going, where you're not exactly 100%, on his mind, and that's why I got like a kind of an abandonment feeling afterwards, like because you ask like post dinner, he's probably like, "Fuck," Now that she's gone, I kind of feel like shit, I'm like, "Fuck." She's gone now. I have nobody to talk to. Now I got to go back to reality, you know. So he kind of like feels that type of way. We don't have to work, so we won't see each other as much as we did at work. Yes, I do feel like he's talking to me and spending time. He's cautious. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I get like the hangman here, and that just tells me like that he's just patiently waiting, trying to make the right adjustments, trying to see whether or not it's gonna be like I told you a while ago, and I'm getting the same energy again. Is that even though you guys are hanging out and you're passing time with each other, right? He's still like he's still in his mind. So when he goes home, he's like, now what? I have to like wait to see her again. That's why he probably stayed so long and was there so long because he didn't want to go back to reality, he wanted to go back home to empty home. So that's how he feels. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Yeah, all's good. How about you? So yeah, Alzi, I would say that that's how he feels. But with this energy I have here, he's just like in his mind, like. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, but he feels like with you, he can make the right adjustments, he can make the right changes. He's not bored. He's not like he's more, like Like he feels like he's regenerated when he talks to you. Like he feels like it's a good adjustment speaking to you and talking to you. But I just feel like he's not going to make like serious efforts all the time. But when he is with you, he's not bored. So he feels better. But he still has his ex in his mind because I got the Queen of Swords reversed here. And that's the only thing. See, one thing when some people will read this like, he's fucking mad at you or whatever, but it's not. See, it's his thoughts and what he's thinking about. And like he can't really advance too much, towards you because or feel too much because he's got this other bitch on his mind like 100%. But otherwise that he feels like being with you is a transition. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he feels bored when he's home, but when he's with you, he feels better. But it's like it's only like you feel like it fills the void for a couple hours. You know, that's all it is. So, like, there's no like love feelings here. There's no like, oh my god, I want her so bad type of shit. Like you would see, you know, and I know you're not asking that. You're just asking, how does he feel? So that's how he feels. He feels like, hey, I like being with LZ. She's like, she passes the time with me. We talk, we have good vibes. It's good. But I know that nothing can happen yet. I can't be more than what I am now because of all the bullshit I'm going through. So until that like time comes, that's the only time the cards are gonna tell me different. You know. Mhm. Oh hell no, no, she don't want to. Actually, yeah, I just got your donation. Thanks. Yeah, I was wondering what you was talking about. I was like, how she started eating. Yeah, I bet she eats every day. What are you talking about? I make food. She's always eating. Yeah, she's eating all right. She eats food every day. She's making money every day. She's eating. She's good. No, but she doesn't want to date nobody. She says she's had a lot of offers from guys because guys here are like hungry as shit. Like if they know you're single, they'll be like, "Yo, what's up, girl? You be looking good, even if you're ugly as fuck." They'll be like, "Hey, baby, you're looking good. I love your outfit. You want to exercise my digits?" That's how guys talk here. I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to listen to your dumbass." So some women here always get mad because like a lot of guys here try too hard, like, and they act like they're all great, but they're broke as shit, and they ain't gonna. A lot of women here are more financially stable than men. The guys here that are single, they're a bunch of fucking morons. They have no game. They need some lessons from your boy, but you know. But yeah, my sister ain't dating. No, she don't want to date nobody. She says she loves to be in control of her own life because she's been controlled for 25 years and she no longer wants that. And she says she was like, she kind of like was checking this guy real briefly, but they were just friends, nothing more. And when she told him, like, look, he wanted more, like right away, my sister was like, oh, hell no. So they kind of drifted away, but he was a moron. He was like the same type of person. So he started to do the same things that the other one did. So she was like, oh, hell no. And I told her, I said, look, stay single, fuck that shit. Make sure, you don't bring no clowns around here that I have to slap up, 'cause I almost slapped up the last one. I mean, they fucking cut you off for some fucking idiot that you find, yeah? So, she's smart. She won't take just anybody. Not after what she did, what she went through, you know. But she's getting like a lot of guys come after her, and like she's like, it's all like trash guys that try to get her. She says they all try to like, ask her out or ask her for a number or add her to social media. But she says it's nobody of any interest. It's all like losers. So I was like, yep, join the club. I ain't got hoes hollering at me. Anyway, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, God's testing her, exactly. Yeah. I just tell her, look, take your time, enjoy your life. You got a long way to go. She's only 43, so she's got a long time ahead of her. But she sets her standards high, see, because she's a good woman, see. Even though she's my sister, she's a pain in the ass, but she sets her standards high. She knows, because she's like the type of person, she'll do everything for her man. She's got a good job. She doesn't need a man, but she wants a companion, she says. And I'm like, yeah, you better hug your fucking pillow. That's about all you're gonna get. Ain't no decent guys around here. All the decent guys are gone. Or single like me that don't want no crazy bitch. All right, LZ, let me just check that question you asked me. He might go. If you ask him to go to that symphony you're asking about, looks like he might go. I would say there's a 50-50 chance that he'll go. I'm not getting yes and I'm not getting no. I'm getting a maybe. Like, it all depends on what plans he has. So if he doesn't have plans, I get a maybe he'll go. I'm not getting a no though. I'm getting a maybe and a yeah. So just ask him and see what happens. But I get like a maybe. I definitely don't get a no, but I get a maybe. All right. Ashley, you said, is the fake account that keeps watching my Instagram stories TJ? If not, who could it be? Who could it be now? Knocking on my door. Sorry, just had to. I acted like Marley just now. Started singing this shit. All right. Is the fake account TJ? All right, let's check. Ashley. Yeah, I'm getting a maybe, but he might have plans or something like that, so it might work. Yeah. You're welcome, LZ. Thank you. I appreciate it. Some guys act like a machine gun under the sheets. Oh yeah, you're damn right. That's some sex-sided guys. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. At least you say thank you. Yeah. I would say it is TJ making a fake account. I definitely got that. Like, he's trying not to be careless and like expose himself. But I get, yes, he's definitely watching you, and he's making the sacrifice to watch you because he's making, like, he's tired of the suspense. He's tired of the, like, like not knowing about you, so he had to create something to watch you. And this is making him feel like narrow-minded, and it's making him feel like kind of like weird. But he feels like he has to do it in order to find out shit about you. So I would say yes, I got a positive yes on that. But I got him reversed here. Like, he feels like he's gonna get caught, or he feels like you will know. Because if he knows you do psychic stuff, then he's probably like, yeah, she's probably pulling cards on me right now, So that's the only thing when you're dating somebody that knows you do that shit. So, they're like, yeah, they know. So I got a strong yes on that, actually, that he is watching you, but he feels like, Yeah, he feels he feels weird doing it because he knows you're gonna find out, but he's trying not to get caught, if that makes sense. You know. But he likes what he sees though. Yeah. So it's definitely him. I definitely got that. I got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So I got him being like, sneaky and careless, and he's very determined to like find out stuff, you know. So there you go. Yeah. If you be putting up pictures of, you twerking and shit, or I'm just teasing. Or if you're putting up pictures of you just putting on your makeup, you be putting up them selfies, you be like, God damn, I fucked up. Mm, yeah, yeah. She be like, nothing like that. Don't be lying. I'm just teasing Ash. Just content and relatable stuff. Okay, yeah. So you be like hinting to him, like, I see you watching me. Yeah, I definitely get that, but it looks like he's upset because you don't speak to him no more. So if you're the one who let him go, uh yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not? That's what I do. I rub that shit in. Damn right. I did it. I did that shit towards my ex brother in law for a whole year. I put up all these memes and shit all over Facebook. People be asking me, "Hey, Mark, what's going on? You never post. You've been posting up. You lying this. You lying that. You lying this. You be talking about people. Who's lying to you, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, my ex brother in law is fucking lying, talking shit. Oh fuck, I feel sorry for him." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Wait till it's all over. You can definitely feel sorry for him if you want. When this whole divorce shit's completely over, and my sister has that shit all in this house in her name, I'm gonna ream him a new ass. I've been quiet for a whole year, keeping my peace, staying quiet. But let me tell you something, when I'm finished, OMG. Everybody's gonna be like, no way, Mark. He did that? I'm like, yep, you're damn right he did. And guess what? This, and this happened. And he did that, and this. Yeah, I'm gonna expose him so bad, he's gonna wish he never knew me. And I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't be petty like that, and I shouldn't like waste my energy and my time. But hey, I encourage everybody to do it because it gets it off your chest, and people need to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, back it's good. Like social media isn't bad. It's only bad if you abuse it, or it's only bad if you get abused on there. But the thing is like nothing's really bad unless you abuse it. And I tell people social media can be a good thing because you could use it in a positive way to expose liars and idiots and cheaters and to post like positive things for people and do your business on there and shit like that. But people use it for so much bad shit. You know. Actually, you said he hasn't reached out. Yeah, but he's trying to watch you. That's for sure. A lot of possessive guys that leave you or you leave them, they always want to know what you're doing. They want to see if you're going out with another guy or you're posted up with some next dude or, doing something else. Yeah, he's trying to keep up. Yeah, of course. You always want to find out if you're getting some next dick. That's what they do. A lot of guys are crazy like that. And women are like that too. I have a stalker. She's still stalking me till today. And she thinks I don't know she's in here watching me and shit. I know she's in here watching me. Probably not now, but she comes in here. I know she does. And she can come in there all she wants. I don't fucking care. I can't stop nobody from coming in there. You can come in there all you want, but what you see, you're not gonna get. It's the 48th picture of the same kid. Shit, man, he got a life. Exactly, Dan. I agree. Well, you know what, Becca? That's absolutely right. You know, there's some days where I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna entertain the fact. I'm not gonna go on Facebook or Instagram and expose my ex brother-in-law and talk shit about him. Like, why? You know, it's not gonna change anything. There's some days I say that, and I'm like, if I say all this shit about him, like some people are gonna believe me, and some people are gonna think I'm petty. But I don't really care what anybody thinks. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for like my sake. I'm doing it like to put it out there to let people know, like, when you see this guy, like, just know, like, he's all full of shit. He's a piece of trash, and I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Because see, I'm not the type of person that posts shit on Facebook at all. I don't post nothing on there. And I don't really like put pictures up all the time. I don't really post on social media at all. If I do, it's like a funny thing or a video, or it's like me and my nephews, or I'm not gonna sit there with my phone and be like, yeah, look at my new hat, look at my new fucking clothes, look at my chain, look. I'm not like that. Like that fucking bullshit. I ain't doing that shit. Hell no. Now, that's a waste of fucking time and energy. I'm not that type of person to be posting shit up about myself. I'm either gonna put up funny shit or I'm gonna like talk shit. That's about it. And that's like once a blue moon. So if I put like a big paragraph up about my ex brother in law and what he's done, people are gonna be like, oh shit, Mark done fucking ruined this guy's life for good. And that's exactly what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like, I can't believe what you said on there, what that guy did. Oh, I'm gonna make a video, all right. I'm thinking about like going live on Facebook and like diss the fuck out of him and tell the truth about him and expose him and then leave it there for everybody to see whenever at their convenience. Even he'll see it through somebody, guaranteed. It'll be all over Bermuda. They'll be like, fuck Mark's crazy. He just fucking reamed this guy a new ass. This guy better not even show himself in public. And that's what I want to do. I want to humiliate him because that's what he tried doing to me and my sister and my nephews for a whole year. We all kept quiet. We didn't say nothing. We just let him run his mouth. And now that we won, we're just gonna sit back and be like, okay, we're just waiting for that final paperwork, and then we're gonna fucking destroy you on social media, just like how you tried to do to us. So, and it's petty to me to do it, but it just gives me a sense of, I released it. It's out there. Don't talk. And I'm gonna say at the end of the paragraph, I'm gonna be like, when you see me on the street or you see me anywhere, don't even talk to me about that guy. This is everything you need to know. Oh, it's gonna start way before that time, Dan. I have a lot to say. It's gonna be a long paragraph. Is it ever? It's gonna be very long. And I'm gonna say everything I need to say because it's been a whole year that, it's a lot of shit that he said and he did that's, unforgivable, undeniable, and just disrespectful. And he's not gonna get away with it, that's for sure. And I know he knows it's coming. He knows it's coming because he's probably like, how the fuck have they been like so quiet? Because we're waiting for the time. See, we need to get everything in our hands first. Once everything belongs to us, then we could talk shit because it belongs to us. Then we could talk shit because he's gonna go around saying, "Oh yeah, you got the house, you got this, and you got I have to pay you this and I have to give you that and blah, blah, blah. He's going to lie like a motherfucker again. He can try whatever he wants. But see, defamation of character only works if you're lying. But we got proof. So it can't be defamation, because defamation of character is when you lie about somebody. You see what I'm saying? If I'm telling the truth, then it's the truth. Yeah, I'm sure he would, but it ain't gonna work. Because if he tries that, I'll just take him to court for all the dumb shit he's done. You know? Exactly. You have to have character first. So if I'm not, the only way that works is if you lie on somebody. That's what defamation of character is. So he can't take me for that, because everything I'm gonna say is true. And I got proof of it. See what I'm saying? Because my sister wanted to take his mother and his sister to court for defamation of character. And my sister's got receipts for that. So if he starts to talk shit, we'll say, well, we'll take your sister and your mother to court. Because they claim something that weren't true. And even him. We got so much receipts, he'll never say nothing. He'll take that criticism and he'll take that shit and he'll be like, he'll probably shake his head. He'll be so mad and he'll deny everything. That's what he'll do. He's going to deny everything we say, like he's been doing everything. But you see, when you have credibility, see, me and my sister, we have credibility. We're good people. We don't lie and we don't cheat and we don't do bad shit to people. My sister and I have great credibility and we're good characters, and we don't need to lie to people and disrespect nobody. And that's why we've been quiet for a whole year. But she said we're gonna post simultaneously and we're gonna like post it, and then we might even I said I might not post, I might go live. So that way the video is there forever. I feel like when I talk live, it's better. I don't like reading from, like writing things down and shit. So I got to remember how you spell shit. So I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just go live for like 10 minutes and just destroy them and just leave it there. My dog's snoring in the background. You probably hear. But yeah, I got so much receipts that he could never come back and say anything. So it's sad though. It's sad that it has to be that way. Because really and truly, I don't even want to waste my time. Because it's like when you talk about like a narcissistic person and you expose them, like that person is so good at being a narcissist and a liar that they're still gonna like make people believe that what they're saying is true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, but I don't really care what anybody thinks when I do it or when I say it, or I don't really care what anybody thinks anyway about me, because they don't know me. And if they do, they'll know that what I'm saying is true. But I'm the type of person where I let God deal with everything now. And it works. Because I told my sister when this all went down, I said, look, we can't react. We can't slap him. We can't beat him. We can't fuck him up. We're not going to tie him up to a tree. We're not going to kidnap him. We're not going to fucking kill him. We're not going to do none of those things, because that's stupid. Let him run his mouth. Let him lie, and let him get himself caught in his own words like he always does. He's going to fuck everything up. And my sister was like, no way, I'm going after him. I'm going to fucking beat his ass. I said, no, you're not. You're not going to do no such thing. And I'm not going to do it either. I said, listen, this is the game plan. Let him run his mouth and let him get himself in his own trouble. And let his lies come to the surface. And then the more he lies, the more the lawyers are going to see it. And they're gonna be like, fuck you. Yes, I know. He might end up going to that tree one day, Hermana. We're gonna get him one day, you know. But the best thing of it all is he destroyed himself. He destroyed himself. He went through 3 lawyers, 3 in 1 year. In 1 year, this fool had 3 lawyers. So what does that tell you about him? If somebody says I had 3 different lawyers in a year, what does that say? Is it the lawyers or is it you? So that's why my sister and I had the last laugh, because she still got the same lawyer. So do I. So it's like, you look like an idiot. You fucked yourself. And he did. He literally fucked himself because he's dumb. He lets his anger get in the way of everything, and he lies so much that he can't even keep up with his lies. And he tried to manifest a disease so bad to make himself look like a victim. But it ain't working. It didn't work because God ain't gonna give him that type of and plus he don't even know God. So Dan, we already said that we're gonna put some dry rub on him so the ants will go all over him for like 24 hours and eat his ass alive. So that way we can't be, nothing happen, Just yesterday we was actually thinking about, using a nail gun and nailing him to the like put his shirt like this and then go pop pop, put him all like onto the tree. Because we didn't want to tie him up. We wanted to nail his ass there. So Oda said she'll make, a batch of dry rub and put it all over him. I said I'll bring the honey, squeeze some honey all around and make the ants come around and roaches and shit. We gotta leave him there for at least 24 hours. We have it all planned out. I'm gonna hold him, and then Ilda's gonna give him some karate chops, some swift kicks, find his pressure points and give him some bruises and shit. We have it all planned out. We're the Aquarius team, aqua karate, and then we'll take him to the Flamingo Inn after that and drop him off. After we take him off the tree and he's all fucked up, we're just gonna drop him off at the Flamingo Inn. So that's like that's like our escape from what we did to him. So if they find him there, they're gonna think like he's some crackhead hoe looking for hoes and shit, So that's the plan. Yeah, exactly. Death by hand job. We have it all planned out. Just don't tell nobody. Yeah, we got it all planned out. We're good. That was a plan, if we needed it. But we didn't need the plan. He fucked himself. So, yeah. But hey, it's been a long year. Since last year, January till now, it's been a long year and a half. Almost a year and a half since, it's been a year since he left his house. But back in January last year is when it all went down. And this year's been like the best like news, and he pretty much gave up. He can't beat me and my sister. See, my sister, she's too smart and she's got so much receipts, and then he tried coming after me, then I had to pull out my receipts, and then he still came after me at the end. With his second lawyer, he tried coming after me again. And then the third lawyer brought him to reality. The third lawyer was actually like a top-notch lawyer. And she told him, look, all this little petty things you're talking about is all bullshit. Best thing for you to do, bruh, is give up, because ain't none of this shit you're gonna get. None of this shit. It's all bullshit. You fucked yourself. So that's it. Nighty night. And now he signed the papers. Everything's done. We're just waiting for the court to give us the house and the judge to sign the paper, and that's it. Simple. When my sister calls me and says, "Guess what, Marky? It's a done deal." And the day she says, "Marky, it's a done deal," I'm going live and I'm going to expose them. And it's not going to be pretty. And I'm going to do it for her, myself, my family, and my nephews. Because if I say something, it's going to stick. Because people know who I am and I don't do that type of shit. So when I do it, they're going to be like, oh boy. They're going to go get their popcorn, their chips. They're going to go get their beers, their wine, their water. They're going to sit back and be like, nah, let me watch what Mark had to say here. Everybody's been talking about this shit. Let me see what's going on. When they press play and they see me start talking, they're going to be like, oh my God. And at the end, when they hear the rest of it, and they're going to be like, oh boy, that guy's probably not going to come out of his house no time soon. That's exactly how I want him to feel. I want him to feel timid every time he leaves his house and fear everything and everyone. I'm going to do what he did to us tenfold. All those lies are all going to come back to haunt you. That's why fucking around with good people is not a good thing. Guess who's back? Miss Bikini. She's got her bikini on. Oh shit. Bikini's back again. Yep. So this year has already been a year of exposure. So I'm looking forward to do my part in it, kind of feeling left out, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. And next month, I would say not this Sunday, but maybe next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'm gonna like I said, what's today? Friday, right? Yeah. So Saturday here. Yeah, not Sunday, but the following Sunday, I'm going to probably start my podcast on here, which is going to be just like this anyway. But if any of you want to be my guest, like, you can join me and tell your story. If you want to come on here and be my guest, just let me know. And then we can have chats and we can talk about all sorts of things. You can talk about your story, your life. If you want to, like, motivate some people out there to do something that you did, whatever the case may be, like, what I'm saying, I'll give you the mic, and you can say whatever you want. You don't have to show yourself. You can just talk. You can turn your camera off and just be a participant like most people do. And I'll just like give you the link. And you come on here and you say what you want. And that's what it's going to be. I'm going to try and do it every Saturday or Sunday night. I might do it like 2 nights. I don't know. Miss Bikini, you said I have a weird eye. My eye goes to one side. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. At least you can see. As long as you can see Miss Bikini, that's all that matters. As long as you can see, that's all good. Yeah, Marley, so you can be our guest and you can talk about, your life if you want. You can say whatever you want, do what you want. Any of you want to come on here, you're more than welcome. You just gotta let me know. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But just be grateful you can see. That's all. That's how I would look at that situation if that was me. But yeah, next month I want to start. Well, if you want to talk about that and you're comfortable doing it, you know, that's up to you. I'm proud of you that you've come a long way and you don't do that shit no more. You know, and everybody, a lot of people go through those things. But as long as you go clean and as long as you're happy and you're back to normal and you don't want it no more, it's a good thing. I know a lot of people that did shit like that. Like I tell everybody, I used to smoke weed all the time and cigarettes and drink. And this August will make 7 years I've never touched any of that again. So, I used to do that all the time. I never did like hard drugs or anything. Never did no coke or no pills or nothing like that. I never ever did that shit. I smoked a lot of weed though, and cigarettes, and drank a lot. But I'm so glad I don't do it no more. It's a blessing. I'm so fucking happy I don't do that shit. But like I know people who smoke weed and they're cool and people could smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. I don't care. Whatever you do is okay. I'm not condemning it. I just don't want to do it no more. That's how I am right now. I just don't feel like doing it ever again because I know it's not good for me. That's all. I mean, I know guys who used to do coke and shit, and they don't do it no more. I lost one of my good friends to heroin. You know, I never forget. I used to smoke weed with this guy. He was my friend. We guys were brought up in the same neighborhood. I used to work with his dad. He used to be like a really good artist, and he used to make Venetian blinds for a living. He was very good, very talented guy, and he was probably like what 2, 3 years older than me, and he used to smoke weed all the time. We used to smoke weed together, and then I started noticing him acting weird, and then he went all skinny and shit. And I'm like, the fuck's wrong with you, bro? He's like, look, Mark, man, don't tell nobody, but like I'm hooked on heroin. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man, I just ended up doing it, trying it, and then now like my body needs it. Like I'm all fucked up. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to fight it. It's destroying my body. And I'm like, I looked at him and I couldn't believe it. Like I thought he was joking. And he was being serious. I tried to help him. Me and his dad tried helping him and shit, but it was just too late. It took over his body and destroyed him. And within like I would say within like a 4 to 5 month period, he died. He completely disintegrated over that shit. So I watched heroin kill my one of my good friends. He was a good person. He just got caught up with the wrong people, man. And I know the guy that was giving him that shit. I wanted to fucking beat the shit out of him. But he moved. He left Bermuda because he knew people wanted to kill him because he killed our friend. Yep, it is. Yeah, I lost a good friend, very talented guy. He was a father of 2 kids, I believe he had at the time. He's a very good friend of mine. He actually allowed me to like use the like our hood name. He was like the leader of our neighborhood. And when I used to DJ, I used to, shout out like I'm not gonna say it on here, but I used to shout out like our gang name and shit. So he used to be like, yeah, you can do it, no problem, I'll give you permission. And he's the one who like always had my back and always like said, anybody fucks with me, I'll send guys and beat the shit out of. You know, he was always like him and his dad was a good friend of mine as well, and his whole family was really like I was, good. I was a part of them, so it's sad, but drugs kill people, man. It's fucked up. And like I said, my other friend, he died from alcohol. He got super drunk at a bachelor party that me and my friend didn't go to. We said, look, we gotta work tomorrow, man. It's Friday night. We gotta work tomorrow. We have a big job. We can't go. Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with my boy on the bike. I'm like, all right, just be careful, man. So on the way home, he crashed into like this railing, and it was a bridge, and he went right overboard, and he drowned. And we were like, when we found out the next day, we were devastated because we had spoke to him 24 hours ago, and my friend felt guilty because he didn't go. We both felt kind of weird because we were supposed to go with him. But we said, look, man, we can't go to that shit. We can't get turned up and then go work the next day. We have to go work tomorrow. So he was like, yeah, I ain't got to go work. I'm going to the party with my boy. I'm good. I'm good. But, it's not our fault. He got super drunk and crashed into a bridge and died. But we felt weird afterwards. But at that time, I was doing mediumship. So I tapped into him shortly after that, and he told me to tell my friend to never feel guilty for his stupidity and his his decisions. So I told him I'll never forget. I don't know if I've ever told this story on here, but this guy that died, he used to come here to my apartment many times and smoke weed and drink. We used to have a good time, talk shit, play cards, watch sports and all that. He was a crazy guy. Like he was funny as shit, but he was a gangster. Like, nobody fucked with him. He was a big black dude, right? And he had mad respect. Like he was like a hood guy, right? And he did security for a living. So after he passed away, my other friend that was his best friend, like we all three of us were always cool with each other, but my other friend was more of his best friend. That's how I got introduced to him. So one day, right, we had like a Corona in memory of him, and we were sitting right here at this table, right? And I took my Corona and I sat on the sofa, and he had his Corona, right? And when he went like this to like he had his hand like this, and he went to take the top off like with a lighter. He went like this, and it went pop, and it went right up to the ceiling. It hit the ceiling, and it came down, and it went. And my friend looked at me and goes, "What the fuck just happened?" And he says, "I have never opened a beer up in my life and seen the top fly to the ceiling and come back down in the same spot right next to my beer and spin around. And if I didn't see it, I would have never believed it because I was right there. And it made a loud popping noise. And the beer didn't overflow or anything. What it was is his way of saying, like I'm here." It was the weirdest spirit. It was one of the weirdest spiritual things that I've seen because I have never seen like that in my life either. Because you pop off like a beer top is not gonna do that shit. So he was kind of weird. He didn't drink his beer he didn't drink that Corona for like 5 minutes, and I took mine off, and it was the same 6 pack that it was in, and his went off, as if to say, "Hey, I'm here." It was funny as hell because I knew what it was, right? What it was about. So it was funny as shit. I'll never forget that day as long as I live. It was so funny. So I was like, "Yep, he's here." And I see him from time to time. Because there's things that we used to say like that. I remember him and stuff. So it's fucked up, man. Some people get away with. So Marley, you're lucky to get away with, uh, doing those type of things and not having nothing bad happen to you. God spared your life, thank God, because we love and care about you, and we're glad you don't do it no more, and you bettered your life. So, that's the difference. Is some people get a second chance, after doing that shit, but some people don't. So it's bad. It's fucked up. So sometimes it's a different lesson we take. It's a different lesson that we learn. Instead of dying, we get a second chance from doing that shit, like how you have. Where you earn your way back into the world after doing dumb shit. And I believe that that's how it happens. That's how it happens. So it's nice to get that chance to like prove yourself or to redeem yourself or to make yourself better after you do something that you're not supposed to be doing. So yeah. So yeah, I've had a few losses, in that drug and alcohol department. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of friends to that. You know, it's sad. And like I said earlier, today is Bermuda Day, and a guy got stabbed on the beach today at a popular beach here called Horseshoe Bay. A 17-year-old got stabbed. I saw the video of him getting stabbed. Somebody showed the video online, and it got sent to my to we guys, and we saw it. And I was like, "What the fuck are these people doing?" It was like a yellow umbrella, and it was tourists, two tourists sitting there minding their own business. And these guys were running after each other. And the guy fell on top of the tourist trying to get away from the guy who was stabbing him. And like the guy like knocked over the tourist, and then the guy was like on the ground, and you could see the guy stab him, and then he got back up, and then the guy was like holding his side. Like it was horrific, man. I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? It's like broad daylight. It's like midday, and these mofos are on the beach fucking stabbing each other. And I'm like, these tourists must be like, I ain't coming to this fucking place ever again. We need tourists in this island to like build our economy and like come here and have like a vacation. Suppose that tourist got stabbed instead of that guy, on their honeymoon or something. What the fuck is wrong with you people? These 17-year-old kids, you know? Yeah, it is. It's beyond terrible. And you want to hear another thing that happened today? Another guy got stabbed in his head during the parade. We had a big parade here on like it's because it's Bermuda Day. So there's a place called Front Street, and it's like a long ass stretch, and it was a parade. So this guy was like standing up, watching the parade, and out of nowhere, a girl comes with a mask on, and she stabbed him right in his head. Thank God he didn't die, but he had like a big gouge in his head, and all the blood was coming down. Like there's a guy who showed the video of it on TV. I mean, not on TV, but on the phone. A girl stabbed this guy in his head, and thank God he lived. Thank God he was all right. Like the medics were taking care of him. He had his eyes open. He was talking and shit. But this is during the parade. This girl came out of nowhere and just slashed him in his head, stabbed him. So two people got stabbed today. One died and one made it, thank God. And then we had 3 accidents on the road today, like bad accidents, like where the car flipped over. And I think I have the picture on here. Like, and I'm like, where the fuck are you people going? It's like a holiday. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, it don't make no sense how people like, have these accidents and they're like, where the fuck are you going? Like, people are just absolutely fucking crazy. It's getting worse and worse. This month has been an absolute terrible month. A month that I want to forget. Like people have been absolutely fucking crazy this month. Really, seriously. It's been really bad. The energy this month is really bad. I can't wait till this month is over. I really do. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Hopefully next month brings better energy. Because today was like a disaster here. Let me see if I got the thing here. See if I kept it. Because I don't like looking at shit like that. Actually, I do have it. Look. Oh, shit. Look at that. Watch this. Look, this is the truck, right? This woman's trying to find the driver. She can't find the driver. And this is right next to the water, too. Like, that's the truck, right? And look at the dump on the truck on the top. Like, it's completely, like, up in the air. Look at all the shit, all the debris all over the road. And now look at the truck. The water truck is in the fucking trees, over almost overboard. Look how close he is to being in the water. Look, the front of the truck is completely mashed up. I don't know how the fuck that guy is still alive. You can see him in there. The other guy's trying to get him out. Like the whole cab of that thing is completely fucked. Look at that. He's almost in the water. There's a guy there trying to get him out. That's like 5 minutes away from here. Like if that guy, if the water truck guy was in the like, if he was like probably 10 feet away from going overboard. He was literally 10 feet away from going overboard and drowning and dying. Like thank God he did it. Those two guys, they survived that crash. Thank God. But where the fuck are you going? Well, the thing is, they don't release all that type of energy, like energy. They don't release all that type of information. Dan, they never tell us that stuff. Like the only way we see these things is because people record them and send it to everybody. Like, but the police never say nothing. But see, in Bermuda, the speed limit's only 35 kilometers, which is nothing. You're not supposed to be going fast at all because there's only two-way traffic. Like we don't have highways here. You see what I mean? We can't have highways here because it's too small. There's only one way in and one way out. There's only a north and a south, east, west. Like there's only two lanes, one up and one down. And the only 2-lane traffic there is in the city. And that's 2 lanes going in and 2 lanes coming out. And that lane's only a little bit. It's only like about a mile. That's it, literally. We only have like a mile or two of like a highway, and it's not, you can't go fast on there either. Yeah. As you saw that video, it's only 2 lanes. Yeah. So what it is one of those guys was probably overtaken and didn't see the other car coming, and then bang, they hit each other. Or one of those people were probably sleeping on the wheel, and they, that happened. It's ridiculous, man. People are just like insanely crazy on the road. Like the thing is that like it's so, everything is in short distance. So where the hell are you going? And why are you going so fast? For what? You're not supposed to be overtaking anybody anyway. Like fuck, man. Yeah, I'm glad. The only disturbing thing that happened was a 17-year-old lost his life to a stabbing. Imagine being the parents of that kid. You raised the kid 17 years and then he gets stabbed and killed on a beach. Like, are you kidding me? Fuck, man. I don't understand. And then the guy who got stabbed in his head during the parade. Like, what the? And a girl stabbed him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and the guy who stabbed the 17-year-old is a 20-year-old. Like, you're 20 years old, you killed somebody. Now you're going to jail for the rest of your life. You're 20 years old. Why you just didn't beat the shit out of him? Like, punch him and knock him the fuck out? Why the fuck you had to stab him and kill him? Like, what are you getting out of that? I don't understand how somebody has the balls to kill somebody. I can never see myself doing that, especially with a knife. Ugh. I just don't have the balls to do that. I'll beat your ass if I have to. I'll beat you with something, but I won't kill you. Like, I'll never be able to live with myself by taking somebody else's life. Like, I couldn't even shoot somebody. Like, that shit's not. I'm not a violent person like that. I'll threaten you, but I ain't gonna do any. I'm not gonna, like, kill you. Like, fuck off. Somebody else could do that. That's sad, Dan. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, see, that's the same thing that happens here, Dan. A lot of people lose their life on the road. Like, here in Bermuda, we have like maybe 16 people a year on average that lose their life, and majority of them are young people because they're crazy. They just think they can overtake traffic and do whatever they want. Then they set up their bikes to be fast, and they bring in these illegal parts, and then they make their bikes fast, and then they race, and then they kill themselves. Or they get into accidents. Um, Last year, there was like some 40, 50, and 60-year-olds that lost their lives on the road in their motorcycles. Last year, there weren't that many young people, it was older people. Usually it's the young cats that lose their life. Well, this month, the beginning of this month, a 25-year-old guy lost his life. He was late for work and he overtook a truck, and a bus was coming the other way, and then the truck went to go indicate, and he took him out and ran him right into the bus on the other side, and he died. I knew his mother. I know the mother of the boy. I don't know the boy I don't know the 25-year-old that much, but I know the mother. Mother's my age. I know who she is, but I don't know her personally. And that was her only child. It's so fucked up. You're late for work and you're overtaking shit and you kill you and you die. Like, just fucking be late, man. Who cares? It's life. Don't Being late is better than losing your life. But see, people always feel like nothing's gonna happen to me. You can't think like that. You just gotta do the right thing so nothing does happen to you. And I tell my nephews every day, they're all on bikes. Not all of them, but three of them got bikes. The other two don't want bikes. But I told my youngest nephew, he just went on his bike. I said, look, take your time and don't be influenced by everybody else. If all your friends want to go flying ahead of you, let them. Just take your time. Trust me. Don't do anything stupid. I pray for those mofos every day. That's the last thing I want to happen to them. So I beg God not to take their lives that way, and to keep them safe on their bikes like God kept me safe on mine. There's some days where I want to buy a motorcycle and just, have it to just ride down the bottom of the hill to the store and come back. And then there's days where I'm like, no thanks. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be your fault. Somebody can hit you. It's I wish everybody in this room, I hope you're all safe when you travels, and I don't want nothing to happen to you guys either. And let's just pray that each other, pray for each other that we don't get ourselves in that predicament. And after today, like, I just can't believe the amount of bad news I've heard. It's just terrible. Two people get stabbed, one dies, one stays alive. Then I see these footage of these fucking accidents, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? It hurts to know that people are crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why can't you just be like normal? Is that too much to ask to be normal? That's why I stay home all the time. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't even want to go nowhere because people are nuts. People are fucking nuts. I'd rather be here talking to you guys and be safe in my own home and not have nowhere to deal with stupid ass fucking people trying to kill me on the road. Fuck that. Every day the guy on the radio says, please everybody calm down, please everybody drive safe, please everybody don't speed. We have signs everywhere, please don't speed. You see your friends and your family die, you still do that dumb shit. And it's like, calm the fuck down. You're gonna get there, relax. Don't speed and don't overtake nobody. Fuck. Oh my god, man. I'm so cautious on the road. I'm always got like my eyes on the road. I'm always focusing on I never tax in my car. If I do, I pull over. I don't look I don't use my phone when I'm driving. If I do, I'll say hello and I'll pull over real quick. Or I try not to like tax at all. I can't see without my glasses anyway, so especially taxing. So I'll look at it and I'll just put it to the side. I'll be like, I'll deal with it when I get to the next stop or something. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, Dad, that's crazy. It's a big travel day for me. 105 round trip. Yeah, be safe, Miss Bikini. Just take your time. I hope everybody on here takes their time on the road. Please don't speed. And please watch out for everybody else. My mom said it one day that she said when she went to take her license, the man that she went in the car with to like prove that she knew how to drive, the man said, look, the most thing you have to pay attention to is everybody else. You just got to drive. Just drive the car and make sure you look at everybody else. Make sure they don't come at you or fuck you up. You just got to make sure that you got to pay attention to everybody else's shit. And he's right. He's definitely right. And that's what I do. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh shit, let me stop. Let me get out of the way. Let me fucking beep at this mofo and tell him he's getting too close. It's really sad how many bad drivers are in this world. Even people who park. People can't park a fuck. They take so long to park and then you clog up traffic and you're like, people just don't care. It's really sad. People, if you don't know how to drive, stay off the fucking road. Just like how you don't want to cook in the kitchen, you can't handle the heat, get the fuck out. You get takeout. Dad said I'm almost 60. My blinker's been on since last Thursday. Hey, some people don't even want to use blinkers. They just turn and don't give a shit. Or they do it at the last minute. I know. I'm so glad today is over and over with here. It's 1:25 in the morning. I'm gonna go get my ass to bed, but I'm so glad today is over. It's a holiday here. It's supposed to be a good day, Bermuda Day, and it was a disaster. That's the last thing I want to hear is someone getting stabbed and killed and all these bad accidents and shit, man. It's a bad day. It's sad to know that all these things happen, and it's fucking crazy, man. It's just sad. Like it's a holiday. We're supposed to be happy and celebrate Bermuda, and you mofos want to go kill each other. Like, it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me how people, put that in their minds. I don't know. I don't know. All we can do is just pray that nothing happens to us, because I can't pray for them. They gotta pray for themselves. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on here at some point in time, and wish you all a great, pleasant weekend. Keep your head up. Stay positive. And make sure when you're on the roads, do the right thing. If you're late, be late. Fuck it. Don't speed. Don't do all that crazy shit. And be nice. All right. Good night. Take care, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.